Hello everyone, Cryptid559. Just want to say, first of all, say thank you to all our subs, all our supporters. Thank you for supporting our channel. Well, it's greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Also, if you guys have the ability to share out our channel, if you can please do that, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. So this next video we're about to show you is us going out to a citrus ranch and doing an investigation. We just got a report a couple of days ago about strange whistling being heard from one of my dad's co-workers, and I'll tell you the story in a little bit here, and that's why we went out to this ranch. And this is the ranch where I used to live back in the early 2000s. Um, I rented a house at this ranch, and this is where all my paranormal stuff happened at this house. You know, we experienced a lot of paranormal activity at the house, but the house sits on this ranch. So I'm gonna be talking more about the ranch and other stories that I've heard that's happened at the ranch, and then maybe another time I can make a video about the paranormal activity we experienced at the house. But for now, it's gonna be on the ranch. It's a citrus ranch. It's a citrus orchard ranch, and there's a shop also on this ranch. And this is where my dad's job. You know, they have their shop here also. And so a lot of the workers, they get together at the shop in the morning, and then they disperse to where they're gonna do their work, you know, out in the county, out in the other ranches that they have. So 2 days ago we got a report. Well, my dad, you know, heard one of his coworkers told my dad that it was around 9 in the morning that he was getting a piece of equipment from the back of the shop, and he heard whistling coming out of the orchard. And he, as far as he knew, he was the only one around at the shop. He didn't see anybody else there. He was the only one at the shop. So then he thought that somebody was messing with him, but he didn't see anybody. So then he was thinking, okay, it's maybe somebody from the house. So he goes about his business. He's looking for the part that he's gonna get from the back behind the shop, and he keeps hearing the whistling. So he whistles back, and he gets a response. So then he saw, okay, somebody is messing with me. Somebody's out here. Maybe it's somebody from the house, because nobody was at the shop. It was just him. So then he ends up walking towards into the orchard, towards where the whistling was coming from, but ends up not finding anything or seeing anybody. He never heard anybody leave or run or anything. So he tells my dad it was, you know, it was just a weird experience that he said he was hearing the whistling, and they were whistling at him, and it wasn't a bird. And so he whistled back, and then he got a response again. So he was just tripping out, you know. So that's why we came out to this ranch, and we want to look for some. We're out here looking for evidence or anything, you know, if we can find any prints or anything out of the ordinary. And let me tell you, that's not the only story coming out of this ranch, okay? Um, Another coworker told my dad, and this has happened. This happened years back now. Maybe I want to say maybe 5, 6 years ago. Um, at this same ranch where the shop is, there's a long avenue that goes into the ranch. And one night, there's another house that's first of all, there's another house that's close to the shop, and one of his coworkers lives at that little house, and he usually takes care of the shop area and all that, because back then they were breaking into the shop a lot. So they had somebody, you know, rent the house and stay there at the property, and just to keep an eye out. And this gentleman had a few dogs. So one night, late at night, the the dogs are going crazy. You know, his dogs are going crazy. This is around 11, I believe it was. He said it was around late at night, about 11, 12 o'clock at night. And like I told you, they were having problems of theft. You know, so the dogs were going crazy. The gentleman heard it. He goes, "Oh, Maybe there's somebody out there trying to break into the shop. So the gentleman gets hit. He goes out and he also brings his older son with him. And the dad, the gentleman, he also had a gun with him just in case somebody was out there. So they both walked out to the shop, looked around. The dogs were with them, and the dogs were barking, but they couldn't see anything. So they walked around the shop. They didn't see anything. So then they ended up walking down the large avenue into the orchards. They just wanted to walk down the long avenue to the end of that first block of citrus, just to see if they see anything or anything else. They find anything. So they started walking from the shop on that avenue into the orchard to the first block, and they were walking, and the son was talking to him, and all of a sudden he noticed that his dad just stops in the middle of the avenue, and the son's talking to him, but the son notices him that he just stopped and he's staring straight, and the son asked him, "Dad, what's going on? Are you okay?" And he didn't respond. So then the son looks to where the dad's looking. And he said that in the middle of the avenue, about maybe 20 yards ahead of him, 20 or 30 yards, I want to say, down that avenue, in the middle of the avenue, there was this big old silhouette. He said it was a big man. It looked like a man, but it was big. It was big, tall, at least 9, 10 feet tall, and it was all black, but they could only see the silhouette of it, and it was staring at him. And his dad, remember, he had a gun with him, never pulled out the gun, never said a word. His dad just turned around and started walking back to his house. Okay? And the son's like, "Hey, Dad, what's going on? Where are you going?" And the dad never said anything. He just started walking back to the house. The son followed the dad, and the dad never mentioned anything, never said anything about it at all. Okay? So that was one incident. Another incident, another coworker, uh, he was at the shop, and this was in the afternoon. Um, he was he was connecting to a trailer that he had to move to another ranch. So he was connecting to a trailer, connected the trailer, and then he left the citrus orchard through that big avenue where they saw that silhouette, right? And this was late in the afternoon, so I'm gonna say it was before they were done for the day. So I want to say it was around 4:30, 5 o'clock in the evening. So this gentleman hooked up to the trailer, drove down that long avenue to the next road, and then on the other side of the road is another ranch that they take care of. So he was taking that trailer over there. So when he got to the road, he made a turn and he was going down to the road, heading into town because the ranch is next to a town. Um, on his way down on the road, on his way down to the stop sign, on the right hand side there's a filtration system, a water filtration system for that ranch. And he said that he saw this dark figure hiding behind these big filtration system, and it was like kind of ducking down, but he saw it. He said it was all black. It had red eyes, and it looked like it had two horns on its forehead, like two little horns. And he was tripping out, and he's what am I seeing? But he said that for sure he saw it, and that it was trying to hide behind this filtration system. So he kept going along. He was just, he passed it, kept going to the stop sign, made a turn. He was going on the other side of the ranch to go into the one of the avenues, where he had to go drop off the trailer. And when he got to that stop sign, he made a right, and then he drove down, made another right into one of the avenues. He drove down, and this was the same ranch where the filtration system is. So he's on the opposite end now of the ranch. So he's driving down the avenue, and all of a sudden he comes up to another pump where another water pump is, and that thing that he saw was waiting for him at that pump. And as far as I know, that's all. he just, I don't know if he dropped the trailer. I didn't, I don't know if he just kept going. I want to say he kept going. I don't think my dad said he dropped the trailer. I think he just kept going and left the ranch. So that was another story that came out of there. Now there's two. Now there's this strange whistling going on. Um, Another story that I've heard, but it didn't happen at the ranch, but it happened about, I want to say it's about 5 miles east of that ranch, just down the street, but at a different location, at a different ranch. Late at night, they were spraying this lemon orchard, and they were spraying late at night. And one of the drivers from the sprayer said that something tall and white, but this one was white, something tall and white ran across his spray rig. And this was late at night. And this is about 5 miles east of the citrus orchard. I think it's kind of connected. I think it's all in the same area. So that's why I'm telling you about that. So I just wanted to give you a little bit of background about this ranch and stories that I've been hearing since I started doing this about the area and about the ranch. So I want to say there's something going on. Definitely something paranormal in that house. But that's another video. I'll do another video on that. But something's going on this ranch. So we went out there to go investigate. Hopefully we find some stuff. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. You guys want to leave any comments, please do so. Thank you again to all the supporters, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. Thank you.
Cryptid 559 here. So we're at a ranch. This is a ranch where I talked about where I used to live on this property. And my dad just told me about a couple of days ago, one of his coworkers was at the shop, behind the shop. He was getting something, and something started whistling at him. And he thought it was somebody messing with him, but he was the only one there at the shop. So he thought it was somebody from the house. So they were whistling at him, and so he decided to whistle back, and he gets a response. So then he really thought, okay, somebody's out there, somebody's messing with me. So he went out into the orchard where the whistle was coming from to see who was out there, and he didn't find anybody. He didn't see anything. He didn't hear anybody leave or run. So we're out here today. We just got here, and I don't know, at the beginning of the video, I don't know if you guys heard, but we heard a coyote right now. What sounds like a coyote, but before that, we heard a whistle. So I don't know if it is a coyote or something else, or if it's just a dog.
Let's go out there.
So we're gonna go out and look and see what we can find that looks out of place.
What way? Yeah, let's go that way. Yeah, and make our way that way. Yeah. Mhm. And then we'll head back the other way. You wanna maybe have a little space, like maybe 2 trees? I'll go this way. Yeah, let's go. I'm trying to take a peek in between the trees to make sure there's nothing or anybody in between the trees.
So yeah, guys. So we're checking here. This area right here. We're still far away from the shop and the house. We came through the backside. So as soon as we parked, about 5 minutes after we parked, I was eating something and we were just discussing how we're gonna do this. And while we were talking, we like heard like a whistle. It sounded like a whistle, and we stopped. And then that's when we started hearing the howling, the coyote. And it was a coyote. We did see the coyote, so it was a coyote. So now we came to where the coyote was. It seems like he was over here by the middle of the orchard. So now we're checking. We're walking towards the shop and the house, but in the middle of the orchard, and just seeing if we spot anything unusual or see any prints. I am seeing broken branches. A yell? Which way? This way? We are spotting broken branches. You see them here on the floor here. Here, and I know nothing has gone through here recently, so like meaning like machinery. So some of them look kind of fresh, broken branches like this one here. You can see it hanging down. There's some more over there where Jesus is at. Another one. There's another one. This is a citrus orchard. You see some of they still have citrus on the trees.
Notice there's a lot of snapped.
Yeah, there's a lot of snaps. There's some over there too. See, here's the other wind machine. You can see the propane tank. So it's gonna be. So you're going.
Nearby. It's nearby.
So you're going down the right path. See, there's that. What was that over there? That hole.
I thought it was like a footprint.
It's like something was digging.
I thought it was a print at first, but it's kind of hard to say. Those brakes, I wanted to say. I've noticed there's a lot of snapped.
Yeah, there's a lot of snaps. There's some over there too. See, here's the other wind machine. You can see the propane tank. So it's gonna be. So
It's nearby. It's nearby.
So you're going down the right path. Alright, so we're heading back towards, walking towards that other wind machine. See, there's another branch. There's another branch. And it's right in the middle of the avenue. There's another branch. Either it's a marker, like a trail marker. I don't know. But to me, that's out of place. Okay, here's some more. See, there's nothing over there. But right in here where we're at, this is like in the middle of the orchard. Got a lot of broken branches. See this? Got some more right here. Yeah, there's nothing that way, but right in here between us. See, it doesn't make sense why it's in the middle of the avenue. Unless it's like a marking the trail. And right here are the wind machines. We're like in the middle of the wind machines. The wind machines are like in the middle of us, right? Or you're lined up with one?
Yeah.
Okay.
One with the gas tank.
Okay.
Right next to it.
All right.
Let's go check it out. Check this out right here. It looks like a print, right? You want to take a picture of it? Maybe with some different filters, we'll be able to make it out.
Kind of looks like another small print. Here's my foot. So it's a small print, but it's wider. So it's gonna get to that blue area. Let's see here. I keep seeing snaps on the floor. See, I noticed this right here. These snaps.
Hey, but do you think this happened during the picking?
Oh, see, but that looks fresh though.
Fresh, yeah.
That's a couple of days, at least.
And you would probably see that for every tree.
If it was a machine, you look at the rows right here. It would have been knocking all these down.
Yeah.
And it wasn't. There's nothing. It doesn't seem like it. Looks like those been pulled.
Yeah.
You can see the tips on those. So look at right here. Here's another one. This one's snapped down, pinched down.
This looks like a person's poop, maybe.
Looks like. See, here's some more disturbance.
And that kind of goes.
See, and then I don't know, man. Just. So it's those, what do you call those? Balloons?
A mylar balloon.
Yeah, and then that one's been opened. That's been, there's some more. Something's been opening the oranges. But those have been there a while, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bunch of them right here. I don't know, dude. You don't notice anything else over there? Okay, let me go back. Okay, here's this one. Okay. All right. Heading back. Keep going forward. Somebody's shoe. Okay, nothing. Is there a branch right there between you? Huh? You got something? There's two of them? All right. Looks like a disturbance right in here. I think that was a bird. That's Jesus. But I think that movement was a bird. Check it out here. think it was a bird. Good? Okay. Yeah? So you said there's a leaner, a branch that's leaning. Hearing movement, but I don't know if it's the wind. I hear it too. To our right. Let's see if I can see anything underneath. Let's go check it out.
There's a leaning branch underneath a tree. I'm gonna go check it out. No, these just didn't fall in here. Somebody placed it here. Somebody, somebody put that there, or something put it there, because that didn't land upright like that. What was that?
Like that?
Yeah, that's what caught my eye. Yeah, just yeah. Well, of course I moved it right now, but yeah, that's the way I found it. And I left it just the way it was. And when I made my way into this row, it sounded like, you know how when we step, we hear the leaves crackling.
Yeah.
It sounded like that. It almost sounded like that.
Could have been the wind?
No.
No?
No. Because it sounded like this.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go back.
You wanna? We're going all the way to the wind machine, right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, we're getting close. See if I see any more prints.
Over there, and that's behind the house. So that's
What does this look like? Something, right?
yeah, it's something stepped there. It looks like that's what it looks like.
Yeah.
Here's the wind machine. Right, were you like on the path?
Yeah.
So this is yours?
Yeah.
All right. So we'll go here. Ways down here. Okay, let's go. There's another one there. That looks older. That branch. Good. See nothing here. Okay, there's the other wind machines. Let's go. Little scratches like a possum, maybe. See the scratches there. Coyote, possum. Some more scratches right there. So we're on the avenue of the wind machine. There's scratches right here. Yeah. Some more right here. Some more right there. You can see them here. Scratch. Could be the coyote or the possums. Some more right here. Some more right here. What do you? All right, guys. So now we're behind the house and the shop. Wind machine's there. So we're gonna walk towards the shop and behind the house, see if we find anything interesting. All right, here we go. So I'm closer to the shop. Jesus is closer to the house. So here we go. Let's see what we can find. So again, Dad's core worker a couple of days ago, 9 o'clock in the morning, behind the shop. He was getting something. Something started whistling at him. He thought it was somebody messing with him. But nobody else was at the shop, so he thought it was somebody from the house. So he whistled back, and it whistled back at him, so he got a response. So he definitely thought it was somebody messing with him. So then he comes out here in the orchard to where the whistle was coming from, but he never saw or heard anything. And he never heard anything like run away or any movement or walking. So he was just tripping out. So he told my dad. So we're out here checking it out again. And this is the house where I used to live, and I talked about on Bigfoot Odyssey that it was a haunted house, and we had experienced a lot of paranormal stuff out here. And some stuff, now that I've done watched stories on Sasquatch and cryptids, some stuff seems like it's a cryptid, like tapping on the windows, the whistling. But then there's some stuff at the house that happened that's paranormal, like the temperature shifts, light bulbs going out, knocking on the walls inside the house, just other, and then the blinds going. You know, you can hear that all on Bigfoot Odysseys. When I was on there, I told the whole story about the house, but yeah, I think it's a mixture. I want to say there is a cryptid out here. Is it Sasquatch? I'm not sure. Jesus says he saw something. All right, let's go check it out. But the more we do this researching or whatever you want to call it, investigating, the more we do this, to us it's paranormal, supernatural is tied in with the cryptids for some reason. We don't know. We're just going off our experiences and what we find and what we see, what we hear, what we feel.
What would be your take on this? I got two footprints. I don't know where they begin, but I know where it ends. And not only that, but look at this print here.
I would say that's a kid, but it's like a human print.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like a heel of a shoe, of a boot, but there's only two. If it was that muddy when these were made, where's the other ones? Where's the other prints at?
There should be, right? You didn't see anything over that way? And that kind of caught my attention because I was expecting to see more. But I didn't see more. And then I noticed that dog print. Or canine print. Interesting? Yeah. Just keep going? Alright.
Right here, or where we at?
I was right here.
The only other explanation on those prints would be if they were spraying weeds and going through with the machine, spraying with the sprayer going down the avenue, and one of them got off and it got back on. I mean, that's the only other explanation. But I don't see any weeds, so I didn't even see any weeds there where they got off. So I don't know. The machine's there. Okay, the shop's gonna be this way. House is over here. So let's see. Just observing. That was Jesus. You all right? Anything? Another one? All right, let's check it out.
Got another print here.
Mm-hmm. So it's right behind the house, though. See?
Yeah.
Something looks to be like a bird.
Yeah.
See all the bones there. And it's right here where the milling machine is at. And it's right behind the house. There's a house. House is there. Shops here. You good? Sis? Really? Check it out right now. Is that a dead cat or a dog? Okay, something was here. You can see the disturbance right here. Looks like claws. Claw marks there. Here we go again right here. You see the claw marks here. There's a feather there. Some granite. There's no rocks around here. There's some more claws there. Claws there. Something was here. All this area right here. All this area right here. Right here too. Check out that to your left. I mean to your right. Right here. Check out all that area right there. Right here.
There's a lot of disturbance.
Yep. That whole area right there.
Yeah.
And it's not machinery. It's not machinery. You can see like claws, like scratching all over the place. It's this whole area right here.
Have you also noticed that the fruit's defective?
Huh. Something was digging though. It's just like scratching. You can see it. Right here. Yeah, there's that fruit like you said right there. Well, guys, we came out here, checked. We found some stuff. We found some prints. Are we 100% sure they're cryptid? No, we're not 100%. That's about it. And then that disturbance closer to the shop. That looks like scratching that whole area. But again, it could have been dogs or coyotes. But we came out here, tried to find some stuff. We found some stuff farther out, in that direction. But nothing in this closer to the shop and the house. We didn't really find much. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if something comes up, anything else happens in this area, we'll be back here. Thank you. Smells like rotten meat.
Smells like something spoiled.
Something spoiled, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So we're driving out and we came across this here. Can't tell. Let me see. It almost looks like a nest out here, or like something was laying here. I don't know if you can tell. Where is it? Right there. And then there's that foam from the trees. Kind of smells out here too, though. Yo.
We were in here, right?
No, it's the next one over. It's the next block.
Next block.
See, something was in here too. Look. You can see the disturbance in here.